thanks for joining us on 2K Sport. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Joel Embiid. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George, and it's Watford in at the power forward position. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Here's George. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And the Bucks with possession. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's George, coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was, in many ways, unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was the shining star in all that he did for others.
Here's MP, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Maxey passes to George. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
You know, George is a lot more physical than he looks, and he's not shying away from contact on these shots.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Fires in the triple. George has got 10 points.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Back to you guys.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fader on the way, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Give him 8 points now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma comes. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Turner passes to Rollins. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
The Sixers trailing. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. George and Embiid are up front. Jared McCain out there with Edgecombe. And it's Grimes in at the 3, small forward. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. From downtown, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Now here's Grimes. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And the 18-footer right on the mark. MP's got 4 points this quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for McCain. Here's MP. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Grimes. The kick out to Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
MP shot is good.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
35 seconds left in the second period. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Grimes. Yet to see a basket. Pass to George. The floater. Oh, MP with a block.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah. Don't give them another possession here.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
On the wing, MP. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Your attention to center court and get ready for that.
When I look at the Bucks, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective, giving nothing away. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And the shot goes. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
George against MP, and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Here's George, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the inside, MP, and MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Now, 90 seconds into the second half now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys?
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's MP. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And here's a guy who's been playing his heart out, and it's earned him the Player of the Month award for the East. MP.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that.
George outside. Screen by Embiid. And the three off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Grimes. And here's Maxey outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's MP. Goes back up. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
Pass to George. Embiid, a screen on MP. Takes the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds now. MP with it. Watford covering. Here's MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to George. And here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. Now here's Porter. Back to MP. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. MP's got 14 points now in the second half. This Sixers squad is struggling. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Kuzma's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Philadelphia also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Edwards comes in for Watford. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Drummond with the bucket.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
Screen by MP. Green finds MP. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George outside. 3-pointer. They get it again with the second effort. And Drummond with the finish. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been an offensive force. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's
getting ready for the Bucks. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kuzma. MP comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Trendon Watford. And it's George in at the small forward position.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Maxey. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. And Watford pulls it down.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Pass to George from the arc. He drops it from range. George has got 21 points in the game.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Here's MP. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And he gets the bucket. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's MP. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 20. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bucks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. MP's got 44.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And Milwaukee has possession. Pass to Turner. Here's MP. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building.
You said earlier this game wasn't just about the final score, but about setting a tone. Do you feel like you were able to do that?
I do. And I think teams are getting it. They get the message. You can't ignore us. You can't go around us. You gotta go through us. I don't know how you see that, but to me, that's a definite turn.
It certainly is, MP. Thanks for talking to us.
Always.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that...
trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, hey, don't tap that glass, there's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass.
If you don't shut your mouth, punk,
wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery, 100 jewels on. Wait till you're
Coming up next, the Pistons taking on the Bucks. For the Pistons, winning 7 of their last 10. And they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Fader on the way. MP again. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Giannis. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his third season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Stewart. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. And here is MP. Fades back. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick out to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Rollins. 1:51 left here in the first quarter. Back to MP. Hits the outside fadeaway. MP's got 10 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Ivy, a screen on Rollins. Back to Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. Rollins, the pass to MP. Fades away. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ivy. And here's Stewart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Here's MP, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Ivy on the wing, guarded by Porter. The shot by Ivy, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Inside. That's good from Porter on the assist by MP.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Milwaukee ball.
checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Duran. MP's checked in for the Bucks. Rollins comes in for Porter. MP outside. Shoots a fader. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Kyle Kuzma is out there with MP. Then there's Rollins. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Anthony in at the 2-guard spot. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He had 46 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Pistons trailed by 4. Ivy on the wing. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Ivy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Antetokounmpo passes to MP. The shot's good. And that's 20 points for MP.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Rollins against Cunningham. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. MP against LeVert. And the basket by MP. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cunningham's got 7.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive level.
Holland, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So for the Pistons, Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Holland, and it's Stewart in for LeVert. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter comes in for Anthony. A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Thompson misses.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Ivy on the wing, guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. Duran down low. He's against Turner. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Duran's got his second bucket tonight.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here. His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Stewart in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the finish.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Papa No Look 3 is curious as to whether Shaq could have made it as a stretch 5.
Look, there's an easy way to answer that. Shaq, how many threes did you make in your NBA career?
One more than everybody watching at home.
Good point. But then they didn't answer. How many dunks did you have? Stretch 5? No, we're going inside the big fella.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. give him some different looks.
The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the shot goes in. MP's got 36.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Out to the wing. Pass to Cunningham. And easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 9.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on display from Cunningham.
Here's MP. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's MP, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 11-point game. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's MP, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And now,
oh, man! And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. MP passes to Rollins. Here's MP. Drops one in from the wing. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Back to Cunningham. Ivey, no one around him. Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Goes back up. Here's Ivey. It's hauled in by MP.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Pistons trail by 15. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look here for Detroit. Holland comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And then for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Turner. And it's Green in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ivey. There's the lob to Duren. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivey. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Turnaround Jay, and again MP. MP's got 48.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And Thompson kicks to Ivey. Over Porter. Nice D from Porter. Milwaukee leading by 15. Here's MP, and good! There's another.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Ivey passes to Duren. top Sasser. Here's Ivy. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 17. We've got... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time.
Here for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Jones. Stewart comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. MP comes in for A.J. Green. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. On the court for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's MP in at the 3.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Porter against Ivy. Fires the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
It's Turner, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
MP right side. Hits on the turnaround jumper.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Thompson outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham. MP rips down the rebound. Bucks leading by 17. From 11, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Rollins against Cunningham. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And he jams it in.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP, and again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions, and good, he hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Ivy with the bucket. 36 seconds left in the game. Fades. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Cunningham, and the shot is good. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch, and another one.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Oh man. Yeah, my grandpa used to say, I'll rest when I'm dead. Kind of dark now that I think about it, but the point is, life is for the living, and I got a lot of life.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jen.
'60 is serious business, MP. I know you tired, because I for sure was. Congrats.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. This is Brian Anderson, and joining me tonight, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Bucks. They love where they stand right now, first place. And checking out the Cavaliers, they're in fourth right now.
Well, I think for Cleveland, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems to...
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
So, Coach Ray, how is your team approaching this game knowing that a win sends you to Las Vegas for the semifinals?
Well, we made it clear to our guys that you have to approach a game like any other game while realizing that the crowd and the other team are going to be more intense.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And the Cleveland starting five. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Then it's Jared Allen, then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Tyson in at the four-man position. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP, then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. So Cleveland will get first possession, and one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, hounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. All eyes, including mine, will be on how MP rises to the occasion.
Porter finds MP. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Outside Garland. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Out left to the wing. Allen with a screen on Turner. 6 to shoot. The shot by Tyson, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's MP. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. MP's got 8.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Mitchell. With some arc. Cleveland working the ball around now. Allen a screen. Garland for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He scored 64 points, and that was a season high for him. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Turner passes to MP. True on the 14-footer. He's got 10.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Cole Anthony. Timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Anthony. MP looking around. Fires at the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 12 points in the game.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
MP is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
Wade, the pass to Strus. To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
The cagey veteran. All right, Shams, thank you.
The little floater is so hard to stop. Mitchell gets you back on your heels, then he pulls the string.
Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Mitchell. The 3. The rebound by MP. The Bucks leading by 3. Rollins passes to MP. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Anthony against Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Fade away. Count it. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Nance the screen. From the stripe. And again, it's Cleveland converting. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Anthony. Outside Hunter. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Back to MP. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
Hunter against MP. There's the 3. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep. Hunter's got 7 points. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talk trash.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So for Cleveland right now, Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's MP. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Cleveland working the ball around now. Garland for 3. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks leading by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but to staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going, too. Back to you guys.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Turner with the block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Mitchell for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's MP. They get it back. Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Here's Hunter, covered by MP. MP against Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Cavaliers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at the Bucks, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Getting it done inside, MP.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Hunter over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Turner. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 9.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Hunter. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Fades. And there it is for him. And now it's an 11-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Here's Tyson. The shot from the low post is good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Turner, and Green is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Hunter. Strus comes in for Tyson. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Darius Garland.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Count that one. MP's got 36 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Porter. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Back to MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Cavaliers trail by 11. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen with a screen on MP. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Kuzma. Pass to MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. From deep, Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision. And
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kuzma. MP comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Hunter comes in for Strus. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. Garland with a screen on MP. Pass to Garland. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Garland scanning the floor. Mitchell fires. Oh, he missed the jumper.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
MP! And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. MP's got 18 points in just the second half. Outside Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Tyson. Cash from downtown!
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside MP. Porter outside. Now MP. The 19-footer. And Milwaukee tacks on two more.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside Hunter. Allen a screen. Hunter up top. Back to Allen. Garland for three. The three is in!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Now Hunter. The acrobatic double clutch finish. Wow. There's 48 seconds left in the game. MP from 12 feet out. Cash.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Allen with a screen on Porter. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the trifecta.
Nice vision by Mitchell. Saw a teammate with a good look from three, moved it out.
And the Bucks with the possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. MP. Good! That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Garland. It's tipped. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. $50 and a win, and I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Don, if I get 30 rebounds...
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that'll do it, folks.
Hey, it's simple. We talked about what we wanted to do, and we went out there and did it. Okay? And that's what I'm talking about. That's the way you close out a game. But there's someone here who put those pieces into place, and he doesn't usually get a lot of credit for it. You know? I know this win means probably just as much, if not more, to him than it does to any one of us. Because he's ready to go back to Vegas and lift that cup up. And guess what? We're about to make that happen for him. So... tonight's game ball goes to the pride of Jackson High School, Coach Ray. Give it up, y'all. Hey, I'm sure I speak for everybody here when I say we love you, Coach. And we all can't wait until you have us over at your place for dinner in Vegas. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's celebrate Coach. deserve it.